What's going on YouTube? This is ScarfChomp Gaming, and today we're going to bring you another set of battles that we had on the Ranked Ladder singles. Without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. We're still using the same team. And we're going to show our info to the opponent. And we're going to hope... So we lost points since we last been on. We did have one battle to test a different team, and it did not go well. So we're just going to keep with it. Halfway to 10. We're probably going to have to win 2 in a row before we tier up. Butterfree. Rotom. Cinderace is a problem. I don't know how fast Butterfrees are, but I feel like they're faster than me. I think our win condition is Darmanitan outspeeding Cinderace, U-turning into Primarina, and Durant sweeping. And if we see a Butterfree, well, who knows? If the Butterfree is the lead, oh, we could have brought Haxorus with the Lumberry. Didn't think about that. We could have brought Haxorus. Would have been a decent Dragon Dance setup. I feel with Dynamaxing, you really don't, maybe even if it's just 3v3, you really don't get a good chance to set up. So we're going to U-turn out. We know the Jolt Spray is going to get activated here. I don't know if Durant can actually survive this. They seem to be... This is probably the worst case scenario for us. We don't really have a good answer for this thing other than our own. But we do have Energy Ball. So who knows? Goes for the Sparkling Aura, so we'll absorb this pretty good. Still did a lot of damage. And it's leftover. Oh, it's not leftovers. So the Aura activates as well. We're gonna go for the Energy Ball. Sing. Okay. Not what I was expecting in any way, shape, or form. I imagine a switch out is coming. We'll probably win the speed tie this time and wake up. Here comes the Moonblast. We wake up. We use Energy Ball. Let's see how much it does. Not enough to KO, but enough to use Aqua Jet and do a little more damage, I guess. Well, the Moonblast was unfortunate. We're not going to reveal Durant yet, but we will next turn. So they should know what's coming. I'm not sure how it's getting fast, unless that's a priority move. That did make our attack fall, but not enough that it mattered. So now out comes Durant. We'll get our attack reset. So that worked out to our advantage. In comes Durant. We are tied at 2. And there's the Butterfree. Are we faster than Butterfree? What is Butterfree's speed? Butterfree's base 70. So we're definitely faster. Let's just max Rockfall, see what happens. The only way we're not is if there is a Choice Scarf. But even then, yeah, we're base 109, it's base 70. We're definitely faster. I could see a Focus Sash, which is why we went with the Rock Slide. No Focus Sash, so if Cinderace is in the back, I'm a little worried. Mainly because he's base 119 speed, I think, and Talion's 120. I think Cinderace is 119, so that would be 10 speed higher than us, but it's not attacks risk, we outspeed. We just need to raise our defense. That's the best thing we can do in this situation, especially against a Haxorus. He's obviously going to Dynamax. We'll probably survive a Max Steel Spike, but unless he's carrying a Fire type move, we should survive anything that he throws at us. We will move first. Unless it's Scarfed, which I don't see that being a thing. So we do move first. There's the Max Steel Spike. This should do over half. It won't KO. A little under 3/4. Not bad. We'll get our defense to raise here. The Max Knuckle is going to be neutral. He's boosting his attack. Doesn't do much at all. I think Max Knuckles' base power is only 90. Get a little Sandstorm there. We'll finish the battle off with Max Steel Spike. Actually, we won't, because they'll just cancel the battle. So we'll go from there. Alright, 1-0. I don't even think Dynamax, well... Alright, we got Master Joe. A Cramorant? I don't even know what to think about that. I'm thinking... thinking Duranitan to deal with basically whatever he leads into. We can always U-turn. Durant and Haxorus. I have never played against a Surfetch. I don't know what it would do. I don't know what it does. I know it's got a lot of attack. That's about all I know. I could almost lead with Haxorus. Try and set up a Dragon Dance. Problem is Excadrill, Focus Sash Excadrill. They almost always are. Sometimes Choice Scarfed, but I don't know why you wouldn't just run a someone who can set the Sandstorm. Alright, he's sending out Galler Champion. So this isn't awful for us. We will be able to U-turn to break the disguise. And then we can go into Haxorus. Well, it does have Play Rough, so Durant is probably our best play there. Break the disguise. Doot doot doot. Maybe Darmanitan will get his revenge here on Mimikyu. Just in case of Play Rough, we're not gonna go there. See, good thing we didn't go into Haxorus. Still does quite a bit of damage on Durant. What do we got for Mons? Nothing really wants to take an Iron Head. I could see him going into Cramorant, which in that case we want to max Rockfall. But I don't know if max Rockfall KOs. But I think we do it anyway. That is setting the sand for his Excadrill though. That could be a mistake. That could be a big mistake. You just gotta hope it's Mold Breaker and not Sand Rush. Alright, so out comes Dynamax Durant. We might have misplayed. A Shadow Sneak isn't going to do anything. The Life Orb should help. We'll hit the max Rockfall. I was kind of wondering if Cramorant came in. Thought maybe we could predict that, but clearly not. Excadrill would be a problem here. We should have thought this through a little better. The fact that there is a pause tells me that it's probably not Excadrill. And it's Drampa. Alright, Drampa. Cloud 9, the effects of weather disappear. Alright, so I want to put your special attack down as much as possible, because that is your specialty. You're probably going to be pretty bulky, and probably take this pretty good. I don't know if we do half. I've never faced one of these in singles, and I've never seen one Dynamaxed. So the theory here is lower the special attack. Max Flutterby should do that, hopefully taking half. Taking half, perfect. That should allow Haxorus to come in and take it out with an Outrage, with a special attack to fall. I assume a Fire type move. Max Geyser will get rid of the Sandstorm. Does the Sandstorm boost our special defense? I think it does. So we're around for another turn, which is perfect. And we should survive. Now, a Max Guard here is their best play for Drampa. I don't think we knock ourselves out with Life Orb damage. So no Max Guard, which probably saves your Drampa. So you're just going to go down. We should have went for a Max Steel Spike there to boost our defense, but at the end of the day it doesn't matter because of how low our HP is. And in comes the Togekiss. So we don't have a super ideal matchup, but we don't have a super not ideal matchup either. Here comes the Iron Head, does it KO? Of course it does, it's Durant. So we'll pick up the win there. Good rebound, we'll knock ourselves out with some Life Orb damage, but what do you do? Alright, down goes Master Joe. Alright, we got a trainer. And it's box and a not equal sign. Alright, there's SQ. And I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. Is Primarina the lead here? I think so. Primarina has favorable matchups pretty much everywhere except the Milotic. So Primarina's the lead. Rotom Heat doesn't really do anything for us. Hatterene is okay. I like Hatterene and I like Durant. I think Durant's going to be our winner once we get rid of the Mimikyu and or the SQ. Although thinking upon that, a Max Steel Spike from Haxorus takes out both of those, probably. So maybe we should have thought about that. However, it's very rare that we Dynamax Haxorus. I think Primarina is the right lead here. Even if Milotic is the lead, we do carry the Energy Ball. It is not Milotic, but we do have a favorable matchup. Break and Mold. I kind of want to hit the Hyper Voice just to raise the. I mean, Moonblast is the obvious. Does he have anything that resists Moonblast? Let's hit the Hyper Voice. So it stays in with the Darkest Lariat. I don't think that's effective, yeah. So this feels right. That's going to boost our special attack. At this point, I kind of want to Dynamax, but I know we should save it for Durant. So now we're just going to hit it with a Moonblast. Bullet Punch is going to be decent. We're still green health. So if we want to Dynamax, we can. It does have a berry. I don't think it saves. Yeah, definitely not. But that's good to know in the future that those probably carry berry. Basically, I think it's ×4. Is that Fight Dark or Fight Normal or Normal Dark? I don't remember. So in order to, we're going to get hit by a Volt Switch here. We probably don't survive. We do actually survive, so anything switching in is going to get hit by this water type attack. Rotom Heat is in the back, so we're going to want Hatterene. Pretty good play. Pretty good play. Alright, so we do carry the Aqua Jet. We're going to hit it even though Shadow Sneak's probably coming. So there's the Shadow Sneak. What is Hatterene's weaknesses? Besides probably Poison and Steel. Is it anything that he carries? Dorks ×1. Ghost is super effective. So I think we have to show Durant here. And I think this is another case where they're going to expect the Max Steel Spike. So we're going to go for the Max Rockfall, because if they switch into Rotom Heat, This will be super effective and should KO if... So there's the Rotom Heat, so this was a good play. This should KO. Kind of read this guy like a book here. But at the same time, he didn't really have another play. Probably not expecting the Max Rock fall on the Durant, which is fine. Most people don't. A lot of people run Stomping Tantrum. I knocked that off when I was getting walled by Charizards and doubles. But Max Rock fall, one hit KOs, Dynamax Charizard. So we will get the KO on Rotom Heat here, and that should be the end of the battle. I would not be surprised if Durant causes another forfeit. Durant usually does. Pretty much the only way you can deal with Durant is to Dynamax your Rotom. Now that all he has left is to Dynamax this Mimikyu, Max Steel Spike will take it out even if he does Dynamax. So there's the cancel. And that should be rank 10 for us. Should be rank 10. We're gonna quit battling. And we're gonna check our rank here. Update rank. There it is, Ultra Ball tier. We are that close to Master Ball in singles. Gonna give us some battle points to commemorate. And we are one tier away from being maxed out in both classes. Perfect. So, to recap, we're 23-9, one tier away. We will probably hit it in the next stream, unless we decide to lose a bunch like we did recently. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me use something cool on the ladder, leave a rental code and we'll be sure to get to it. Otherwise, that's about going to wrap it up. Not a whole lot to talk about. We just kind of using the same team we have been. It's been working pretty good. We've only lost with this team 2 or 3 times. We did have a loss off screen with a team we tried to test out. Didn't work out the best. Other than that, that should about wrap her up. 23-9, 32 total battles, rank 10. I think we're doing pretty good. A lot better than we did here. We started out losing a lot and then started winning a lot, which is why you see the 29-25 record. A lot better record here in singles. So don't forget to hit that